I've got a new build today from a single 2x4, and as per usual, I'm not leaving much behind, making full use of the scraps, for less waste and more profits. This build goes right to the table saw, ripping the first side off the board at 3¼ inch. Set your blade to 3 inches and rip the other side. Next, I want to resaw this board in half, so set your blade by eye to half of the 2x4's thickness. It should be around 3/4 of an inch minus a 1/16 of an inch. Keeping the same face against the fence, rip the other side, and you'll have nearly perfect boards if you kept everything nice and square. Once you got your two boards, head to the miter saw real quick and cut one in half at 48 inches. Head back to the table saw with one of those halves and rip it at 2¼ inches wide. Keep the offcut. Now back to the miter saw. This build gets simple. Cut all the boards at 11¾ inches, both the 3 inches and 2¼ inch boards. While I cut those to length, if you want written instructions, cut lists and everything needed, check out the description for options. While at it, please like and subscribe. Everyone counts and it helps a ton. Thanks to all subscribers. Using a stop block sure makes this a lot faster, cleaner and more precise. For so many cuts, it's a must, I'd say. Now you'll get why I made some of the boards 3/4 inches more narrow. It's to make those legs at 90° angles and end up with two identical sides. Put glue along the edge of a 2¼ inch board, then clamp it against a 3-inch board. I'm using brad nails here, and it'll cost me a lot more dry time before I can remove any clamps. At each step, screws would change this to be much quicker. It's a trade-off, and today I chose this. Repeat for 4 sets of legs, using up all the 2¼ inch parts. Today I decided to set my miter saw to 45 degrees using a speed square, and as you'll see, it paid off. My miters came out awesome. Miter 4 of the 11¾ inch boards. If I do it again now, I'd shorten them by about an inch. I think the top looks a little wide now. This was my first time doing this version. I taped and glued it to hold it down, then gave it a few side brad nails. I'm keeping this to dry until almost the end of the build. Type Bond 3, the glue I'm using to make this an outdoor build, has a slow set time. This build is basically impossible to sand assemble, so do it now while it's very easy, both inside and out. Trace a line about half an inch from the inner side of the legs. It'll help with alignment. Add glue inside that line, then line up one of the 3-inch boards inside. Square it to the legs, then brad nail in place. Once done, clamp it all in place tight and let it to dry. Cut small offcuts from the wood remaining from earlier, then glue and brad nail them about 4 inches from the bottom of the sidewalls we just did. This will hold the bottom support later. Glue the side panels the same way as earlier, from the inside, and then clamp them from the top, which will let you brad nail or screw those in place. Once you're done, clamp it all in place and get to sanding the miters. That's about the only thing you can do for now. Make the corners a little rounded, make everything level and flat. You should be close. Remove the clamps at the top, add glue, then align the top center, then brad nail it in place where the side legs are. Measure the width between the walls and go cut 2 parts. Glue them on top of the brad nail blocks on the side for a full support for a bucket. Give everything a last sanding and this will be ready. I'm selling it as is. as I've been doing in the past weeks, it's a to-paint piece, which has not prevented me from selling anything so far. Thanks for watching, subscribe for more, and see you next time.